Got to change the camera. One moment. I'll do that right now. Because I'm a twit. Yes, I will change it. Ah, there we go. Marvellous. There's the green screen back on. Everything's fantastically now set up exactly as I wanted. Brilliant. So, yeah. Yesterday's Farscape, that was, oh boy, talk about putting you through the emotional ringer. Both ups and downs. Scissors. Still, can't complain because it is a good show. Again, hats off to both Claudia and Ben for their top tier acting in that one. Like, really making me feel like this was like real thing going on. And excuse me, just sitting uncomfortably there. One moment. There we go. Right. Now the plan for today is, if I am correct, we'll be finishing off the base campaign, and then once that's done, if I've done this right, I think Cold Harbour, I don't have to do that again because of the way the timelines are and things like that. But if I'm right, then I'm going to go into doing the Sijic quest line, because time travel nonsense and all that, and then once that's done, we'll be returning to and doing everything else in chronological order. Well, release order, I should say, like on the list that I posted a little while ago. So let's just crack on. I'll just sort out my inventory. All my stuff needs to repair by the looks of it. You know what, let's repair everything, shall we? Well, that just needs recharging. Yeah, that needs a repair. There we go. Let's repair everything. I've got enough repair kits, so I can do this for now. Yeah, best claw forward and all that. There we go. And I mean, yeah, I could go find a merchant, but I can't be bothered right now. Right. So what we'll have to do is, you can see on the old mini map, I have to go over there. Yep. Got to go inside the building. Yeah, down there, I think. Down there? Or is it around that side? It looks like it's around that side. Right. Go sneaky. Okay, here we go. I'm not technically trespassing, so I've got to be careful. Unit.
You don't look like one of the 7th Legion. Why have you come?
What do you know about the traitor to Hallenstand?
He's in hiding, the rat. He is named Maradem. You'll have to find a way to lure him out into the open if you wish to find him.
So where can Gajit find him?
I'm not sure where he is now. If I knew that, I'd be after him myself, wouldn't I?
Fair point. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oops, check the bookshelf. Just in case. Kill Imperial enemies. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it says, if you need to disguise yourself. Yeah. I just run. Very few entities can see me then. I just run past them and I'm like, aha! How about you? Oops. Hello. I think my pets were attacking things. Huh. Right, shit is covered. And this basket. Alright, so let's wait for this person to respawn. It happens. Just loot the place whilst I'm here. Of course, you know, why not? Ah, they're dead already. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to Nazir. Ah, so about Nazir, we had some kind of deal with.
Someone who knows what they want, yes? How can Nazir be of service?
Right, Khajiit is looking for some people in the town.
There are people all around us. Particular ones, this one cannot say. Not without some convincing.
Oops. Hold on a second. Perhaps a few coins will loosen your tongue.
Ah, you are a smart one.
Thank you, thank you.
I can tell you many good townspeople remain inside their homes. Some out of fear. Others await news. Perhaps they wait inside for news from you. You will have to find out the rest on your own, I fear.
Okay. Right, so before I do anything, let's get these. Let's get that done. There we go. That's all those harvest materials collected. The chat closed because I don't always need to. That one. Now I have to go. Ah, yes, I can run right past the sentries, giving them the metaphorical finger. And they can't see me until my stamina runs out. Right, so where's the captain? Ah, there they are. Hello. And still what everyone's looking at me.
I wondered if someone would find me before they finished me off.
What do you know about the traitor of Hallenstead?
He's a womanizing piece of scum who'd sell his own mother to make a few coins. Ask at the tavern for Niha, his latest courtesan. She'll tell you where he is. I should have slit his throat when I had the chance.
Where can Khajiit find him?
Well, he wasn't there when I last checked, but it's been several hours now. There's a tavern he's gone to before to meet his latest mistress. Check there.
Okay, Khajiit will. So, to the tavern. And there's the tavern, run right past them. The snakeskin suds. Yeah. Ah, on the patio. Okay, to the patio we go. Hello. Niha.
Not my usual type, but business is slow. What can I do for you?
I think she's a... Well, there was the euphemism, a mistress of the night. Not judging, just making an observation. Khajiit is looking for Maradem. You know him, yes?
Perhaps. Many know Maradem. Not many will admit to it. I've met him once or twice, but I don't know where he is now.
Right, Velen needs to find him. You can help, yes?
Do you know what would happen to me if I betrayed Maradem? Or any of my contacts?
I see he's one of those.
Can't help you. Now go away before someone sees us talking.
Okay.
You have little choice, Niha.
Ufa, you're alive.
Ah, the bed's ass begin. Hello.
Niha will help, for the good of us all. But I understand her fear. We must be cautious on her watch. If anyone suspected her involvement, that would mean her end.
Understandable, but please indulge Khajiit then. What do we do?
We still need information from the wretch. Fortunately, I know of a simple way to extract it. Across the way lies the Mages Guild. Talk to a man named Razin. Ask him for his specialty. It's a potent sedative only he makes.
Then what?
I'll set a trap for Maradem with my dear Niha's help. Once you have the powder, take it to the Drowsy Owl Inn upon the hill and get the rest of the details from her. You can see your destination from here if you need to get your bearings.
Okay. It is basically just up there. Actually, how do I get up there? That's right there. Derp. Hey, the Mage's Guild. Right, apparently they're upstairs. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Not my me.
Something I can help you with? I'm rather preoccupied, so make it quick.
Valentin needs some of your speciality.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a simple apothecary, friend.
Oh, of course. Ulfa sent this one.
The rogue. Sometimes I wish the Imperials did find him. Here's your powder. It'll paralyze in a matter of moments after being ingested. Take care you don't breathe it in.
Understood. Thank you. Oh, there's a shop here. Register. Awesome, yeah.
Welcome to the guild hall.
Okay, doesn't appear to be any shopkeep here. Wait. I can't buy anything. Let's speak to Naya again.
Her father lay dead. She aimed for the Isles, for the crown.
Yeah, let's read that whilst I'm in.
And we well.
Excuse me. Do you mind?
Have you got everything you need?
Yes, right here.
There's a bottle of wine in the alcove for you, though I've no idea what you'll do with it. I'll serve it to Mardem, and then you and Ufa can do what you must. But after that, I'll have no part in what comes.
Yeah, you would have done enough, thank you. Modulate walk over here. Excuse me, chef, what is that over there? Excuse me.
Wait here.
Alright, I will. For Khajiit. Oh no, never mind, that's where the shadows were.
I've brought you refreshments, sir.
Niha! Always so good to me. Let's taste this fine concoction. A strange flavor. What kind of wine?
Hello.
Who are you? What have you done with Niha? What was in that wine?
Velen will be the one asking the questions. Where is the Grandeur?
How dare you? Whoa. What's happening to me? Did you poison me?
Maybe.
Please, give me an antidote. I'll tell you anything.
Well, then answer this one's question.
She's in front of the palace. I have the key for the stocks, but they guard her exceptionally well. They'll execute her within the week. That's all I know. Now please, give me the antidote. I'll give you the key.
Oh, I could just kill you and take it off your body.
Bleating like a cut lamb, I see.
Ufa, I thought you were dead.
That was the intent. Get the key off his body and leave him.
I'll do nicely. Clap, clap. Well done, sir. Keep up the good work. Right, once more. Run. Good evening. Welsh Knight and Violet. Welcome back. Got a feeling I'm going to be finishing this arc today. Which, if that's true, that'll be the base game finally done. Have I been to Wales? A long time ago for a wedding. Not mine, unfortunately. It was a couple of friends who were getting married and they came from Wales, so I went there as part of it. Very nice place. Didn't really get to see much because it was like pretty much go there,
I'll let the people know that
anything
time
else, and
has
then
come.
come all the way back. And I will admit,
Watchtower
one of the days I was a bit drunk, so I don't remember much of it. It rains a lot. The days I went, it didn't rain, surprisingly enough. Although that was
Light them.
in the middle of summer. The weather was really nice, I've got to say that. And there was a sort of proper, like, I suppose you could call it like a village pub type thing we went to the day before, and it looked out over some of the valleys. I wish I'd taken a picture because it looked fucking amazing. Just sort of sitting there, all of us just like, this is pretty freaking cool, isn't it? I'd like to go back there one day, but at the moment, not really possible. Yeah, I mean, I've been to Scotland at least twice, maybe even more, because I went a lot when I was younger. So I can't remember if I went like twice then or if it was 3 times. I've not been to Ireland yet. I want to go to Ireland at some point as well. Just trying what else is I've been to the Isle of Wight. No, I can't think of anyone else in obviously England. Right, just going to speak to the red asp. Okay. So where is he? And materialise.
It's time.
Yeah, where are the rest of your people? That doesn't seem like a lot.
They ready themselves for battle. We will hold the palace while you take out the Imperial within.
Okay.
You must all move quickly.
So what about the Grandeya?
She's in no shape to fight. I can't imagine what torture she must have endured under the Imperial's reign.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
You are our symbol, friend. Our symbol of freedom.
Alright.
There's no time to waste. We must strike now, but the Imperials will have time to make preparations.
Okay, alright. What do you want this one to do?
Go inside and slay that Imperial Sedas Secundus like the dog she is. We don't know what kind of forces she has with her. We're counting on you.
So there's probably going to be something nasty waiting for me in there. But doesn't matter, because she will not let you down. Oh dear, he's dead. Right, either this is going to be really easy or this is going to be difficult because there's literally nobody else in here. Hello?
I've heard a lot about you. Finally, we meet in person.
Well, Kishita's come to reclaim Helen's stand from the Imperials.
Bold. I like that. It's unfortunate you've picked the wrong side. The Legion needs more soldiers with that kind of attitude. No matter. Holland's stand will be our stronghold in the Covenant, and no upstart shall challenge that.
Well, this Kishi disagrees with you.
Did you think I'd let anyone walk in here unchallenged?
Is this a trap? I think it's a trap.
As are the rest of them.
I think you're right. I think it's a trap.
Watching you die.
She's just sitting there all on her own. There's no guards around, which means normally one of two things. One, they're all going to just come materialising that, you know, from wherever they're hidden, or she's a lot stronger than she looks. Maybe both. There we go. She's some kind of... Right. Okay. This is going to be...
I won't fail you again, Secundus.
Okay, so... You know what? I can beat him. It's not a problem. And obviously, bear in mind, I am really overpowered as well. So... For this level, I am way above what I need to. But before I go... General Akbar. Oh yes, older Akbar. Etatrap. Yeah, if it looks too easy, it probably is. Now, I do see something that fires over there. Something that's flashed up I can steal. Where did it come from? Right, let's kind of look upstairs. There's got to be something I can loot around here. Oh. Okay, moonstone, I'll have that. Let's take that. Shelf, yep. Take that as well, so lockpick doesn't matter. There's an upstairs. Always worth checking upstairs. Yeah, it's generally a good sort of rule and things like if someone's just sitting there all on their own and like thinking, it's probably a trap of some kind. That as well. Okay, anything around here? Ooh, nice dining table. I'm actually quite surprised there's not much loot in here. I'm a bit disappointed. Do you know the Evil Dead movies? Yes, I do. I've seen all but the last one. I think there was. I was trying to think, what was it? Because the first one was semi-serious. Oh, they're making a game. Oh, cool. Horror films. I don't dislike horror films. I just have to be in the mood for them. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I just want to watch a horror film. I'll just watch loads in one go, and then I won't watch any for like 6 months or something, and then I'll just watch more in one go. And it's the same with horror games as well. I like them, but I have to be in the mood for them. I think because it depends also the type of horror as well, because there's the vast majority of it doesn't bother me, but there's just sometimes, every so often, there's something that crops up in horror films, especially if it involves the head or the eyes. It just makes me feel. Ugh.
You've done it. The 7th Legion will be our prey.
Wait, was that it? Was that the fight then? I was expecting something epic. Bit anticlimactic, really. So, Hallenstand is free, yes?
The Imperials had no chance. We took them by storm, and without their leader, they had nowhere to turn. What few are left will fall
The new Sabrina show. I've heard that, yes. I've heard the new Sabrina show. I've not had a chance to watch it, but I've not heard anybody turning around and saying, oh, this is like bad or anything, which chances are, I know a show like that was beloved, growing up in the 80s and a bit of the 90s as well. If that had been poop, people would have been up in arms about it. So it's good to hear that it's doing well.
The Grandier will have something to say too, no doubt. Here she comes now.
I used to watch that quite a lot when I was a lot younger. Also as a kid, early teens. It's one of the reasons why I have a black cat now. It's because of the old Salem.
Proud people of Hallenstand, we have won the day. A stranger to our city was the spark. Let us never forget this, or those who fell in the fight.
Hello?
And here is the savior of my people, my city, and me. We are all in your debt, friend.
Well, good. It's nothing like. Oh, so it's. Well, that's interesting. Ooh.
We must rebuild. The Imperials tore apart our fine city,
No,
but we will.
oh, it's a Khajiit staff.
Sam.
Nice.
You have given us this chance. Forever will Hallenstand remember your work and your
Death, sex, blood. Okay. It sounds like they've updated it. Obviously they have done, but you know what I mean. I shall definitely put it on my to watch list if I get the chance. That's if I get the chance, that's the problem. Honestly, I think the best horrors do have a little bit of comedy in them. Not a lot, but just like a. Oh, I've just saved your city, you rude guard. Your leader and everything is praising me, and you just, oh, you little bugger. That was just rude. Very rude. I can't speak to you.
If rumors are to be believed, you saved King Emmeric's life. Quite an honor.
Oh, so I've got another couple of quests to go. Alright, there we go. checking it. Nothing's there. I thought there was going to be something down there. That's just the way the light was been doing its thing. And there's a lamia there attacking a crocodile. Lady Clarissa, is this who I think it is?
My
It is.
expedition is ruined. One catastrophe after another. Oh, we meet again. You wouldn't happen to be interested in performing a few light duties, would you? I'm in need of a temporary...
We've met her in practically every zone so far. She's been one of my favourite reoccurring NPCs. Her and her assistant Stibbons. Perhaps. Oh, what's he doing out here?
I've been researching ancient Yokuden ruins to see what light they cast on modern Redguard culture. It's quite fascinating, but not without peril. My erstwhile assistant was, incapacitated during one of my experiments.
Poor Stibbons.
And I hope to recover him.
Recover. Please, he is alive, yes?
Quite so. At least he should be, once I reverse the transmogrification.
Oh, he's...
But all in good
Again.
time. I'll need you to find where Stibbons put my alchemy supplies, and perform his other duties while he's absent. Best get started.
Alright, where do you think you put your supplies?
All my best things are at my second camp, through these ruins. Then we'll need to make our way over to my first camp, by the dig site. Unfortunately, it's overrun by goblins.
Goblins. That is what you are researching, yes?
The goblins? Certainly not. I've been studying the local gargoyles. I believe they're the key to certain Yokuden myths and legends. The goblins are irrelevant. Their interference has been most inconvenient. Do be a dear and show them no mercy.
Yes, because the last time we encountered goblins, poor old Stibbons got transformed into one, which was most amusing. Right, gargoyles. Let's go and deal with some gargoyles in. Okay, let's get the equipment. That was another easy quest. I suppose from her point of view, she doesn't know that they've been taken away. Taken away, killed.
Let's get on with it, shall we? Stibbons isn't going to revive himself.
Well, here's your chemical equipment.
Yes, most satisfactory. Stibbons would have dusted them off as well, but one mustn't be choosy, must one? Now, off to our first camp at the dig site, where we'll find my man Stibbons. Shall we?
And let us go. Right, okay. Okay. Oh, good, she does actually run, that's good to know. I do like it when NPCs actually, run to catch up with you, rather than dawdle along on their own sweet time. I was going to say something rude then.
I'm back, Stibbons. Glad to see you haven't run off anywhere.
He got turned into a statue.
What a hodgepodge. How is one supposed to find anything in here?
So what happened?
Please, pay me no mind. I didn't expect to react so strongly to seeing poor Stibbons in this state. Now, where did he put those notes?
That's a good question. What turned him? It was knowing her, this character, and the way Stibbons is. Yeah, I don't think Gorgons exist in this game, but she did say transmogrification earlier, which suggests to me maybe she was doing an experiment, and something went wrong because, and then the gargoyles and the goblins and everything interfered, because that's kind of, she's well-meaning, but Stibbons does often get the brunt of her magical experiments. So I'm thinking she was working on something, and Stibbons got the bad end of it. Yeah, so I don't think anything in this game, not that I've encountered yet so far, I don't think there are anything that can paralyse in the same way like a Gorgon or a Medusa or anything like that. But I might be wrong.
I suppose you should know the truth. Ancient inscriptions here described some unique alchemical processes.
Called it.
Which I tried to duplicate. I fear I succeeded all too well, and Stibbins' unfortunate condition is the result.
So she was, as I said, she was tinkering around with yeah, she messed up. She goofed. Yeah, she's well-meaning, but unfortunately, accidents seem to happen quite a lot around her. And I'm normally the one who seems to be the one who fixes them for her. I don't mind, but at the same time, it's like, you make a mistake and I turn up not long afterwards to fix it.
Yes, but I'm certain I can restore him if we find his, my notes. Stibbins put them in a safe place somewhere in this camp. I'm sure you can find them. You're ever so handy at that sort of thing.
As if she wasn't so unlucky, she would be one of the most powerful, in terms of knowledge, mages in this game. Fortunately, things keep messing up around her. I mean, she would definitely be...
Julianos' little teapot. Where could they be?
This one found them.
Oh, praise the divines. You're a lifesaver, Stibbins. Whatever your name is. At any rate, give me a moment to read these over, and I'll know what I need next.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Now I
Yeah,
know
Miss Stibbins.
how it was.
Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, someone's fighting a gargoyle. Heard them make, yes, I've heard that as well. I've also heard they're making another Mass Effect game, not the legendary 4K, but a sequel to Andromeda and the Mass Effect trilogy.
That gives me an idea. I need to develop an antidote for the Yokuden Stoneflesh potion. And to be safe, I'll need to test it on other research subjects before applying it to Stibbins. So I need the original reagents back so I can make more of the Stoneflesh potion.
Oh, what good would that do?
So we can use it on the goblins, of course. Once they're petrified, they'll be the test subjects for my antidote. Let's go recover my reagents from those beasts. Then I must check my notes against the Yokuden inscriptions, if I can find them again.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Alright, let's go and bag me some things. Alright, fine, you want to do this? Fine. There's one. There's one. What the hell was that noise? Here's one inscription.
These writings are very old indeed. How gratifying.
Okay, and then this one. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a curious one. I must have missed it on my first pass.
It's because I went invisible, she couldn't see me. Okay, that stun ability is quite amusing.
I'll have this in an instant.
Hurry up then. Although Stibbins isn't really going anywhere.
You're rather useful in your own way. Meritorious work. Now, according to my notes, I just need to combine these reagents and shake the vial.
And the potion is ready.
Indeed it is. It's up to you to administer it, of course. You should probably pour it into whatever noisome slumgullion they're brewing up in those cookpots. While you're attending to that, I'll consult with our hireling guide.
I'm sorry, what? You have a guide?
Oh yes, his name's Mare. He's rather a crazy old hermit, but he certainly knows his way around these old Yokuden ruins. He lives in a nearby cave overlooking the ruins. Hermits climb, they
Good evening. Please tell Kashid, why didn't you ask him to help rescue Stibbins?
I tried, but he refused to go near the goblins. Besides, he's quite mad. He's become entirely preoccupied with some ancient Yokudan riddle. You'll see when you meet him. Perhaps you'll be able to talk some sense into him.
Okay, so we've got a hermit who is one sandwich sort of a picnic. We have a frozen Stibbons, or petrified Stibbons, and she's not entirely sure this will work properly. Right. Just another day. Right. You're going down there. I'll pass all these goblins. Ah, you can't see me. Shit, Shazbud. Got to feed up of you. Oh. Right. Not the hermit.
Still as the stone that walks. Yes. They remember, you know. They carry their histories etched in their flesh.
Walking stone? Is that poetic or literal?
Hearken, Wayfarer. They were here before the walls rose, and they are here after. And yet some mock these lowly creatures for worshipping them. What folly! The flying stones hold the secret.
Flying stones.
In their unyielding flesh that is not flesh.
That's got to be the gargoyles. You are as crazy as you pretend to be, yes?
There are no dunes without wind. Yet, when the wind is gone, the dune remains, eh? Tongues of stone, young seeker. Tongues of stone.
I take back what I said. I don't think this guy is bonkers. I think he's being cryptic on purpose. The way he's speaking just has that kind of oracle-like way about him.
You see? Quite maddening. And all I have to go on are these similarly arcane inscriptions from the ruins.
Now, what do you need from him?
The Yokudan inscriptions are mysterious. Frankly, I'm baffled by them. But Mare has dropped hints that he knows what they mean. I'm sure he could tell me what I want to know, if I could only figure out how to give him what he wants.
So, what does he want?
He wants the answer to the riddle of the inscriptions. He'll tell me my answer if I'll give him his answer, or something like that. It's maddening. Stibbons would know what to do, I'm sure. He was always good at seeing what's right in front of me.
What do you need the inscriptions for?
They contain the key to the antidote for my stoneflesh potion. Somehow, the gargoyles inspired the early Redguards to experiment with their own flesh and bone. If I could only understand their cryptic inscriptions, I could master their alchemy.
Well, I suppose it does kind of make sense. The gargoyles are, in a way, living stone. Okay. Yep, hawk. Hawk, yep. What you're looking for there?
You have answers. Answers are more to me than water. Answers. Answers.
So you are looking for an answer to a riddle?
A riddle? No. The riddle. The one these ruins whisper every night. The one that hums through the walls when the sun beats upon them. You know whereof I speak. You've read the 3 inscriptions. If you haven't, what are you waiting for?
Well, Velen thinks the answer you're looking for is air.
Air. Yes, that's it. The breeze. The breath of Tava. Ah, devious Sepp.
Again, my matriarch keeps flapping her wings in front of people I'm talking to.
Here then is your answer. Within the maw and between the teeth. The gargoyle cannot hide its mortality forever.
Gargoyle tongues.
The tongue, of course.
That was pretty obvious, really. Right. So kill a gargoyle. Surprise. Here we go. Oh, you knocked me over. How dare you? Thank you. Little goblin coming down the road. I think I killed him too quickly. Alright. Okay, well that's got a bit belly up, hasn't it? Yep. Yeah, because she's got 4 of them cut out the gargoyle tongue. Which she was too far away when I first banged them, so... No, there's another one. There's got to be another one. Ooh, that's glowy. I don't know why I just cracked out that noise. It's just bizarre, but I love it. 70 more to get the Goblinkin. Okay, so I've got to stay within the circle. For the moment, just a little wander around. See if I can find one. There's one. Come on. Here we go. And oh, fire! Fire bad. Fire very bad. Why are you not harvesting this? Seriously, why are you not harvesting the... Or did I kill him too quickly? That could be it. I may have killed him too quickly. That doesn't matter. At least the stuff goes towards the achievement. Come on. Do this again. There she goes.
Ugh, how very disgusting.
Although I'm pretty sure that's not where their tongues are kept. I mean, I don't know a lot about the gargoyle physiology, but I'm pretty sure it's not there. Shit. Oh, that was close.
Arce's beard. Could anything be more disgusting than this gargoyle's tongue? Oh, one must make the best of it, I suppose. Now, how to prepare the antidote?
I don't know. You don't know? I'm not an alchemist. What you were?
That's why I had you dose the goblin's stew. Do pay attention. Several of them must have been petrified by now. I've prepared several versions of the antidote. I'll need you to apply it to the petrified goblins and record the results.
Okay, this makes one of them explode. I'm going to be disappointed. What will you be doing?
I shall have to somehow drag Stibbins back to the other camp. It's a bother, but there's no help for it. Once you've observed the results of your trials, meet me back there with your report. That data should enable me to concoct the final antidote.
Alright. It's going to be interesting, I suppose. Oop. Let's deal with the little shitbags first. Okay, that's good. So it's just in this general area, right. Could be little Palpatine then. Blah. Right, got to stay in the circle. Well, that made that one explode. Alright, so that's not good. Can't be having Stibbons exploding, that's just not right. And that one exploded as well. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern. Okay, and deal with you as well. Oh, it's a spider there. Okay, then that's what's taking me. That noise. I don't know why. It just really makes me laugh. Oh yeah, because you're trapped in it. Right, okay. Why are you not? Okay, let's go and do this one. Why am I not? Why can't I interact? Yeah, I can't interact with anything. Okay. We'll reload. Strange. Very strange. None of that for a while. Oh, I've no, you'll find out when the when I get around to doing it. It's I've just been clearing out some room in my account for old characters that I'm not using anymore. So it's just like, you know, characters like level 2 or 3 or something like that. I was thinking to myself, yeah, I've not really played on them for since I created them, so I might as well just clear them out. Come on, reload, please. It's a bit concerning. So the place turns over. There we go. Let's try again. Well, it's free here. Some flesh flies. And that one exploded. Go on. And that one also exploded. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this potion. Yeah, we don't want Stibbons exploding. That's just not right. She ain't gonna like this. I managed to get him over here, that's good.
Did you use all of them? I do hope you paid close attention to their effects.
Well, because you did. The petrified goblins either melted or exploded.
That's just what I was counting on. Right. Now I know how to adjust the concoction to make a working antidote. Oh, soon Stibbons will be right as rain, thanks to my brains and your brawn.
You are sure, yes? You remember I said that the goblins exploded?
Now see here. Your lack of confidence in me is quite unjustified. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, stand back. I've no doubt these results will be spectacular.
See, if it wasn't for the fact that we keep bumping into each other and I keep cleaning up your mess, I'd believe that statement.
Now, if my calculations are correct...
You've said that before.
They should take effect almost immediately.
Please don't explode. Oh, he's alive.
Oh, by Xanathar, I have an acute throbbing in my cranium. Could this be what a hangover is like?
You are all in one piece, yes?
Possibly, though I'd like to take time for a more detailed inspection. How long was I asleep? Is Lady Laurent all right?
You do not remember being a statue?
A statue? Are you jesting?
No.
No, I can see you're serious. I recall nothing. I seem to be intact, although perhaps a trifle stiff in the joints. I could certainly use a strong... That is, I believe I have a bottle of medicine that will help me.
Yes, medicine. Clarissa? Chrissy?
There. See, I told you it would work.
Yes, and I suppose you're alright.
Indeed I am. I know you may not have much experience taking risks like this, but
I'm sorry, Rod.
you just have to follow your instincts.
You're taking this.
I owe you my thanks. Why, if Stibbons were stuck as a statue forever, I don't know what I'd do.
You do know who you're talking to? Fine, fine. You're going to continue your research, aren't you?
I think we have accomplished quite a bit in this short time. With Stibbons rescued and our notes gathered, I think it's time we returned to civilization and compiled our conclusions. It will be a scholarly sensation.
That is right. Like Hallin's Standway Shrine. Okay. Right, now what I'm going to do... Standway Shrine. Where the fudge is that? It's going to be near here, isn't it? So breath, hand stand. There we go. And ping. Right. Now we'll go across the bridge and do what? What's that? That is the marker. Oh, another quest. Must be just finishing off the stragglers, I suppose you could call them. Ooh. And that. I'll have this chest. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Marvellous. Honey platinum ring back in. Not what am I wanting now? 30 points away from hitting Legend Domain 14. Oh.
Watch out for the Imperial archers.
Yeah. What archers?
Traveling to Onsi's breath. Do you wish to be enslaved?
No.
Imperial soldiers will drag you into the mines if you're not careful. That's how they caught us.
Oh, please tell Khajiit, who are you?
I am unimportant.
Hello, unimportant.
I've done matters, and what I can do to fix it. I've waited for an
I'm gonna
opportunity
apologize.
to right this wrong since I escaped. Have you any strong love for the Imperials, or can you help?
But I would like to know, what can he do?
My friend Snaruga was staked out to die. Free her, then meet me near the eastern mine entrance. I would accompany you myself, but they broke my fingers when they tortured me. I cannot hold my sword.
Dude, I've got like loads of potions in my back pocket. Trust me, have one. Not going to be a problem. I'm a vampire. I regenerate by attacking people. Have one of my potions.
Fortunately, I'm on the stealthy side. That's not
Why can't I keep a
Snaruga's way,
potion?
though. The old girl gave the Imperials too many black eyes. They dare not trust her with a pick.
Okay. Seriously, why can't I give NPCs potions? I know it makes some of the quests easy, but just like as a sort of, like, yeah, my arm's broken. It's like, well, yeah, have a potion. Make you feel better.
Fortunately, I'm on the stealthy side. That's not Snaruga's way, though. The old girl gave the Imperials too many black eyes. They dare not trust her with a pick. Okay. Seriously, why can't I give NPCs potions? I know it makes some of the quests easy, but just like as a sort of, like, yeah, my arm's broken. It's like, well, yeah, have a potion. Make you feel better.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you'll try something like that, do you? Right. Okay, you can get out of here. Oops, my hard drive's going a bit mental. 1 second. What are you doing? What's causing it to do that? That's probably something updating. Yeah, it looks like something's updating. What's doing it? The disk. Okay. The last thing I did is for my drive to conk out. Okay. Yeah, something was updated and I just stopped it. Hopefully I haven't caused the stream to crash, but seems to be okay. Yeah, it's not the... like, really? You want to update whilst I'm using the things? Don't do that. Don't be updating while I'm streaming. Causes problems. Like one of the worst ones is like, yes, we're going to do a really big Windows update right in the middle of everything else. Like, ooh. I get a bit twitchy when I see the words Windows and updates. We'll get the key first, that does help. And you can be gone. Wait, again? Why is that not allowing me to... Oh, I've got to talk to that person first, right. So I must have accidentally skipped ahead.
What?
Calm, let's then unlock these shackles.
By Moloch's sulphurous hatred! And here I thought that traitor and bandit was our only hope. Where's Rahanal, that bastard? Left me here to rot. I'll rot him.
I don't think she's happy with him. He did send Khajiit to free you.
He did he? Wait till I get my hands around his throat. The key to these shackles is kept in their surveyor's tent on the hillside across from us. Free me, so I can kill Rahanal.
Why do you want to kill him? He said you were friends.
Friends? Friends? He's a liar, a thief, and a cheat. What kind of friend is that? I may be a bandit, but I've got standards, unlike that desert lowlife.
Wait, you're a bandit?
Don't tell me you've never borrowed anything without permission. I've always been free-spirited. Otherwise, I'd be in a stronghold somewhere living like some toothless villager.
Yeah, she's kind of got me on that one. You choose banditry over living in a stronghold?
And not that you would understand firsthand, but if I can't be the chieftain with a hearth husband, forge husband, then no. So I say, to Moloch's hoary nethers with all strongholds, I am not a sign of status for any man.
Okay. I should be able to get that key now. Yes. Yeah, now it's spawned. I don't know why I wouldn't before. Right, let's go back in there. Really rather unhappy orc bandit. She's definitely not happy. There you go.
You have a triumphant look about you. Spit it out. Have you the key or not?
Yes.
Good. Release me so I can give Rahanal the thanks he so richly deserves.
Before Khajiit lets you go, he wants to make sure you will not regret it.
I don't know what you mean by that, but you've got a captive audience.
So why do you want to kill Rahanal? You said you were friends.
Friends?
Oh, we've done that bit.
Friends? Good. Release me so I can give Rahanal the thanks he so richly deserves.
Oh, by the way, he's waiting for Velen by the eastern mine entrance.
I'll get a weapon and catch up to you and Rahanal.
Alright. Yes, she's not happy with you, dude.
Keep low and remain vigilant. The Imperials are thieves without honor.
Why did Snarga call you a traitor?
The Imperial commander, Pantheus Varro, tortured me. He broke something in my hand and wrist, and I told him where to find the others. I put my comfort over theirs. Snaruga heard me, and she'll never forget.
Okay, that does kind of make sense. But what is this place anyway?
Onsi's breath is the most lucrative mine in the whole of Bankorai. This is why the name it carries comes from Great Onsi, as it yields much and more for the making of weapons and armor. That's why Pantheus Varro took this place by force.
How long have you known Snaruga?
Too long. Sometimes allies, mostly rivals. To the Imperials, we are all the enemy, regardless of what we were before. Likewise, they are now our enemy, above any other. Hopefully, Snaruga hates them more than she hates me at this point.
Who is, what's the person's name? Pantheus Varro.
He commands this group. I don't know their affiliation. They're here for the mines, and that's all he cares about. He'll keep it running no matter how many conscripts he kills.
Well, Snaruga's free now.
Morwa's blessed bosom. Loath as I am to send you from one danger to the next, the 7th Legion's captives in the mine need your deft aid too, if you're willing to go on.
So the key that Velen used to free Snaruga would work for them too, yes?
It will, but to prevent you from freeing every miner within, I suggest that you seek out one captive in particular. He used to run this mine before they took it from him. They still allow him freedom of the camp, unlike the others, however.
Wait, because you must know he's working with them? He's a collaborator?
Foreman Connor is not helping them. He helps the miners. Without his knowledgeable eye, the central chamber would collapse on top of the conscripts while they work. This was his mine, and the Legion took it from him. I assure you, he's no Imperial puppet.
Right, okay, that's understandable. Right. Well, what will you be doing?
I will seek the man who runs this accursed camp, Pantheus Varro. He and his men are concentrated on the other side of the encampment beyond the palisade wall, by the barred gate. Should you need me, look for me there after you give Foreman Connor the key.
Well, that's exactly what I'll do.
Take the taciturn Snaruga with you, will you? I don't want to feel her slicing me to ribbons with anything but her eyes. Not until everyone's free.
This one promises nothing. Oops. I miss Snaruga.
I'm free, thanks to you.
Ah, they're looking right at me, so I can't hide. Damn. So you can't really hide when someone's literally looking right at you. Take that or Calcum. You know what? I'll use this for a while. Yeah.
Free at last. My thanks.
So we'll work away for this mine. And technically I could just cheese it through, but yeah. Let's give our new orc friend a chance to get some vengeance. She deserves it. Nice on that platinum. Okay. Nope. Nope. Still detected. Screw it. For a split second, that person was just swinging around a barrel like a blade. Very amusing. So that pewter. The bomb's not far from here. Steam the minaret. Okay. Boom.
Huh? Who are you?
Well, Ferdinand is here to help. He has the keys to the manacles.
Is this another test? I'm not trying to escape, I told you. I am not leaving this mine. Nobody else knows how to reinforce versus structural collapse.
But does Khajiit look like he is part of the Legion?
I still find it hard to believe that this is truly an escape attempt.
Well, you just have to trust this one.
Trust? Pantheus Varro's damned games have torn all trust from us. If you're here to dupe me, then just get on with it and dupe me. I'd rather be chained out in the sun than suffer the indignation of being played with like a puppy.
It sounds like they've done this to him a couple of times before. Oh, here's the key. Can Khajiit count on you to free the miners?
Oh, you can believe that I will. If this is part of some scheme, it's not a very good one. Only one thing would turn this mine over more quickly than just striking the chains from these miners, after what's been done to them.
What would that be?
Well, if you're truthfully with Pantheus Varro, then I've already said enough to seal my fate. Look for a chamber on the far side of the mine. There, you will find a massive stockpile of coal, which is a tempting target for sabotage, if one was so inclined.
Well, I'm going to look for it. Yeah. Why? That would be a bad idea to split up. Crud, I got caught. Oh, look. Pile of coal. Go very nicely. They're going to go boom. Ooh. Oh, there's a screenshot for tonight.
Set it ablaze!
But maybe not whilst I'm... Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah. For a split second I forgot. Me standing in fire, not a good idea. Okay, let's try that again.
Rahanal's in trouble.
There we go, I should do it. Nice. Avoid the fire, avoid the fire, avoid the fire, avoid the fire. That could have gone very, very bad.
Free at last.
Snoozer.
Came out here to find lazy bones dying on the job. I'm not having it. No one kills him but me.
He's alright, yes.
He'll do. Go kill Pantheus Varro. I'll get Rahanal to our friends before he bleeds out.
But where is Pantheus Varro now?
Rahanal said he's on the hill looking out toward the desert. I'd go with you, but someone has to carry this big baby to safety. Good luck.
And to you. Let's see if I can just... Get some, there we go. Let's have a bit... I'm foreseeing another boss fight here. Yes, I am. Yeah, he sees his Khajiit come run up to him and suddenly turn into a blood scion. Yeah. That's... Oh, careful, careful. I'm back.
You're back! I told Rahanal not to worry about you. Unlike some people I could name, you can handle yourself in a pinch.
Well, the git is dead. What would happen now?
I had no doubts you'd triumph. This may not be a stronghold, but there are people who need me. We'll fight back until the Imperials are beaten, or we die in glorious battle.
Ooh. That's not bad. When you cast a bit, it increases your physical spell resistance. That's actually not too bad. Right. Freed miners and thwarted the Imperial Commander. Yes. Okay, so we'll go to the shrine. And then one more quest. Got to be getting close to the last bit now. Scout?
Ah, King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you are here.
Indeed. Sounds like the king needs this one's help.
Hurry along then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperials' defenses. I will join you shortly.
Right. Looks like I've got a dungeon, the last delve to do.
Oh, I almost feel... I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion are you?
Because you're just doing fine, Your Majesty. And how are you?
I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Banquerai. Despite my advisor's concerns, I decided I had to be here and lead the charge myself.
You are sure that is safe?
Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too?
No.
I command you, put aside your concerns.
Right.
This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100. So, can we get on with this?
See, finally somebody admits that I am basically a walking engine of destruction. Okay, of course, because you did yours to command.
All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least a dozen enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emmerich. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see.
Yes, Septima.
To arms! Defend the king! You will not! I think we need to spend some alone time, Emmerich. Come, let's find a quiet place.
I'll be right back. Grab that whilst I'm here. It's almost like a perfect open response. I see those beams as like, must get all of them. There we go. So where's she taking him?
Zet's tears. What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king?
The Imperial Mage General killed them and took the king captive.
Oh, merciful Mara. Please say this isn't so. I knew the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? Someone has to go after him.
And by that someone you mean me. That's why I enjoy these sort of things. Honestly, I do. But I do need to know where you might have taken them. She might have taken them.
No, I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever. She might have taken the king anywhere in all that space.
So how's the crystalline coming along? I think this might be the last one or two for this arc. It's got that the High King's just been kidnapped. We're just about to lead the final charge against the Imperials, and then the Magus General turned up and went no, and buggered off with him. So this just has that last quest feel or to it, or at least, excuse me, or at least close to it.
The encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find some evidence of her plan.
Oh, and we also once again encountered my favourite archaeological mage and Stibbons, who, and for some reason I just can't remember her name, but I recognise her face. She's the one that turned Stibbons into a goblin. Only this time she accidentally petrified him and turned him into a statue.
You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Ruptga and all the gods be with you until then.
Right. Here we go. Yeah, she's one of those you 100% recognise her if you saw her, but I just cannot remember what her name is. She seems to be very, very unlucky with regards to her experiments. They work, but at the same time, bad fortune seems to follow her around quite a lot. There we go. Right, into tomb, which is down here. I see it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Why would you leave a directive there on someone's tomb? Why? It's a bit rude. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this random bit of stuff here. Just on this person's tomb. Don't ask why. It's just the way the governor wants it done. See, on there, this table, that makes sense. Okay. There's a Hall of Heroes. There's a nice door. Well, this is going to bug me out. I'm going to have to quickly check to see what her name is.
Halls of the gods or halls of the dead?
Lady Carissa Laurent.
Is there a difference?
That's her name. Like you've seen it as Clarissa.
Oh, sorry. I should speak more quietly. Don't want to disturb the dead, or the Daedra crawling all over this place.
Oh yes, Daedra.
I find them very distasteful. Not right for this place. Not right at all.
It's Takushi, who are you?
Me? I'm the keeper of the hall. I am guardian of the gate between here and there, between this place and the next. The living don't belong here. I'm supposed to keep them out, but I seem to have failed at that.
You are talking about the Imperials, yes?
Yes, especially that cruel, twisted lady Septima Tharn, I believe she is called. She has broken all the rules. I told her as much, I did, but she would not listen. When she leaves, I do not think I will invite her to come back.
Sounds pretty serious. But, you do know where Velen can find Septima Tharn, yes?
She's in the Chamber of Passage, but it is a forbidden place. You must get special allowances to go there. This is the Heroes' Hall. You will have to convince them to let you pass.
I think I can do that, but where does Velen find these heroes?
Oh, they're scattered all over this place, everywhere. Getting them to talk is the hard part. They're quiet types. Been dead for centuries. Frandar Hunding might listen. You'll just have to do some convincing. You have Tuaka's blessing, though.
Okay.
I hope Frandar lets you pass. I also hope he has more clarity than I do. I wonder why anyone would want to visit the Chamber of Passage, or even the far shores. Aren't there some shores you could visit a little closer to home?
Ooh, you're I'm not sure what you are. You're like Oh, I can't harvest you like a... or whatever you are. You're big. You know, Daedra with 4-armed snake. You, little shits. You can go. Okay. Right, let's go speak to Veranda. And, oh, Daisy Spirit, hello.
I know you, your spirit. But you belong in this place no more than the others, the invaders. Why do you come here? Why do you disturb my rest?
Yeah, see, this one is to get into the Chamber of Passage.
Of all the places in this temple you do not belong, it is there you belong the least. But I sense that where the others have come to violate the chamber's sanctity, you have come to restore it. I will give you my blessing, if you prove worthy.
Right, so it's proving this and testing that. How does Velen prove himself worthy?
The invaders have taken my scrolls. 4 sacred writings from the Book of Circles. They describe
It's never easy, is it?
Master in the various seasons of life. Recover the scrolls, place them on the appropriate pedestals, and earn my blessing.
Yeah, one day I'm going to turn up to one of these quests and it'll just be, I'm here to save the world. Alright, in you go. March of Sacrifice. Okay, oh, so it's 3 books or something I'm getting yet, so let's go that one. I'm getting them out of order because I don't care. What's that? There we go. Sneaking through here. Oh, I have to stop. Damn it. I was hoping I could do a... Fine. It says I'm a vampire Khajiit with 2 demons following me. Are you sure you want to piss me off? That was also quite a very easy test, so I can't moan too much. Now I've got to place them in the right order. So that's the Mastery of Discipline. Okay, and this one should be the Mastery of Devotion. This one should be Wisdom. And this one obviously Sacrifice.
Very well. You have my blessing. Now you must seek my son's spirit. Speak to Divad.
Right. I can imagine my character just like when he crosses over, just go, right, we're going to have a little chat about all the bloody hoops you look me through. Everybody line up for their ass kicking. In alphabetical order. Right.
I sense great determination in you, living one. But very few of the living are foolish enough to trespass in these hallowed halls. Even fewer are foolish enough to seek entrance into the Chamber of Passage. This is your intention, though, is it not?
Well, yes, and your father had given Velen his blessing. If you put me on a hunt-bad quest, I am not going to be happy.
And you have already achieved in life that which gave me great difficulty. My father's influence, though, was only one aspect of what guided my life's purpose. In truth, it was my mother's role, the sacrifice she made, that defined my destiny.
What sacrifice did your mother make?
When Emperor Hera's soldiers came to arrest me, they struck my mother and she was slain. It wasn't until that moment I embraced the way of the sword. To earn my blessing, light the braziers in the chamber above in the colors to honor her sacrifice. You'll find the braziers are already lit. You must simply cycle through the colors on each brazier to match the memory of my mother's final moments. It's getting the colors in the correct order that matters.
Okay, but how does Khajiit know the order?
Turn and observe the moment of my mother's sacrifice. Remember it as I do. Take it into your heart and light the fires of my memory.
Okay. Yellow. Red. Blue by the looks of it. Blue. That's red. It's white. In blue. So I'll turn this one to white. Okay. Oh, I see. Red.
For honoring my mother's
Oh,
memory.
that's easy.
You have my blessing. Now you must seek out Makela Leki.
Another one. This better be the last one.
It takes a brave soldier to enter the Chamber of Passage, but courage alone is not what defines a warrior. One has already breached the chamber without my blessing, but you come behind seeking just that, do you not?
So how did the Imperials manage to get all the way through this? If I... This one does. He seems to stop the ones who went in there.
And by seeking our blessing, you show that you deserve such an honor. The one who breached the chamber, this Septima Tharn, she has strength, courage, and even wisdom.
Okay, so she also did the trials as well.
Quality of a true Onse.
And what is that?
The answer is the key to my blessing. You will find several impressive swords in this chamber. They are only symbols of ideals. But bring me the blade a true swordslinger would wield, and I will grant you entrance to the Chamber of Passage.
Okay. This is a simple training sword. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, really. All the guns sort of hiking.
You must think as Swordslinger would. Which blade would be most suitable for a warrior who has achieved mastery of his or her technique?
Yeah, see, I'm remembering the lessons we had when we were at the school and everything as well. Plus, also, it's a common sort of trope, you know, it's like pick the most appropriate item, like in Indiana Jones and the what's it called? The last one with Sean Connery. You have chosen wisely. With the Grail.
Very well then.
Last Crusade, thank you. And a complete mind fart then. Like, no, it's like, no, that's no. Great film.
Well done. A true Swordslinger would select the training sword because it is the swordsman, not the sword, that matters. You understand true humility. You have my blessing. You may enter the Chamber of Passage.
I haven't seen that movie in years, need to watch it. It's a great film. It really is. It's got all the hallmarks of a perfect Indiana Jones film. Humour, stuff that's bordering on the occult, punching Nazis. What more do you want? And of course, no ticket.
Gods, Imperials, who's in charge here?
A bit bile there.
You've earned the blessings of the heroes, but blessings will only get you through the door. Are you really ready for what lies on the other side?
He doesn't know. What does lie on the other side?
Something that no mortal has ever seen. Until that nasty woman went in there, of course. And who knows what she might have done to the place. I guess you'll be finding out soon enough, though.
Dude, you wouldn't believe the amount of I've seen over the years, okay?
The real mystery is what's a woman like that wanting to do in a place like this? She has a prisoner, But the Chamber of Passage is not a place for holding someone. It's a place for sending someone on.
Sending someone on to where? Although I think I know what he's talking about.
To the far shores, of course. This is it. This is the path the souls of heroes take to move on to the afterlife, as some call it. Souls used to be flying through here all the time. Guess there just aren't as many heroes anymore.
Wait, Septimus Farn's trying to get to the far shores?
You think it's just an elaborate suicide plot?
No.
Afraid I don't share your optimism. But what is she doing in there? I'd say only the gods know. But I don't think they do. The way I look at it, there's only
Try to work out what her plan is. It's probably something involving the king. It's probably some kind of like powerful necromancy or something. Right. Oh, it was nice fading. Oh, this is... Hang a sec. Let's get rid of this for the moment. Just for the moment. Because that is a screenshot and a half. Complete with piggyback. Right, bring back my familiars. Nice.
Look, Emmerich, your savior has arrived. Or is that your executioner?
What did she do?
It's good that you're here, my friend. Though, I'm afraid I may be dying.
Look, listen, I have potions, okay? So again, my hard drive's doing it. Turn the bloody updates off. Like, no. Game, computer, if I tell you don't update things, that doesn't mean update it 5 minutes later. Yes, because Khajiit has many, many potions. Oh, I could turn you into a vampire. That'd be amusing.
You're a good friend, courageous and loyal, and all that. But you're a terrible liar. I just wish it wasn't that wench Septimus.
Although, to be fair, there is probably something about the fact she can teleport. She's probably got necromantic abilities and things like that. She probably stabbed him in a way that I feel like a healing potion isn't going to help. Your Majesty?
I suppose I must say goodbye, my friend. I'll see you on the other side.
What? I think I know what. I think what's happened is she needed a quote-unquote hero to die here, so it would open the portal so she can go through, do what I'm about to do, or at least. You know, if you've ever played Mass Effect. Mass Effect 3 specifically. Oh yeah, because I was invisible when I ran through it. I was cloaked. Right, so apparently I'm now in the afterlife, the far shores. There's enough glorious challenges to keep a warrior spirit engaged forever. I think I've been here before. Yep, I'm thinking I may have been here before. Or somewhere very similar to this. This does look pretty dope though, can't deny that. Although this purple haze in all over the place is not a good idea. There you go, there's the 2 moons. There's all the other stuff going on, all the There's a statue looking down at me. It's really cool. Skybox.
You're here too. Can you get us back? It's quite pleasant here, but I'm not ready to die yet. We can't let them win.
Hush now, Benedict. Your death matters little. There are other kings. It's this one I wanted. The one who's been holding the Covenant together at every...
Oh,
the vestige.
it was me. They were after.
I knew, did you? I did, and I knew I couldn't kill you. On Mundus. Here, though, you're severed from Cold Harbor, from your soul. Here you're stuck. Goodbye now.
Oh dear.
Insolent necromancer! The Far Shores is no prison in which you can place your enemies. You dare to come here and then expect to live freely? I think not. You, though, are no less a fool. An honorable fool, but a fool nonetheless. Very well, though.
Who is that?
I have an offer. Slay this wretched woman, and you and your liege can return to the Mundus.
Sounds good to me.
I damn well please, but I'll enjoy teaching you both a lesson in power first.
It's funny, I was about to say the same. Okay, that was pretty dope. Surprise! Oh, you sneaky kid. And I used up my vampire scion. Okay. That was pretty cool. Let's get all my abilities up. Okay, so I'm now fighting the Right. This is why this one doesn't like necromancers. Okay, now this feels like an end of arc campaign boss fight. She moved. Sneaky kid. Yes.
Well, that was demoralizing, wasn't it? Your death matters little, Emmerich. I can't believe she said that. I don't know, though. Is it true?
Of course not, Your Majesty. The Daggerfall Covenant needs you.
That's a relief, I suppose. There's some part of me that wants to stay here, but I'd have regrets for all eternity, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm in the fortunate position of having a choice, I think I prefer you take me back.
Of course. Right. Oh, hello. Keeper.
Were it truly your time, I might invite you to remain here in the Far Shores. You have earned the right to be here. It is not your time, though, so you must go. Take your liege back, restore him, and then you must all leave the Hall of Heroes.
This one understands. Please, return us to the Hall of Heroes. Bleep. It's like, got somewhere to go when I get back. I'm just going to turn the heater on a little bit. It's getting a bit nippy and cold.
My cousin, my king, I'm sorry we failed you.
It's like, I can use his soul. Rise.
There I am. Still dead. So do I just...
It's like, yep, time for a miracle. Mr. Miyagi style.
Than I thought. That knife wound still smarts, but it's good to be alive.
Bow before your new god.
That was an experience I won't be forgetting anytime soon. I'd say that you went beyond the call of duty, but I think you went even beyond that. Of course, Septima was actually after you, wasn't she?
Yes. But we're both lucky to have survived.
I suppose. Furthermore, I'm grateful now that Septima never returned my affection. Mara's mercy, that woman did not age well.
That's a very nice sword.
Thanks to you.
Oops, sorry. Yes! That's it, done! That's it, done! And then I have to go all the way back to, That's it, done! Okay. Troll's Tooth. Oops. Troll's Tooth Way Shrine. Old Tower. Onsee's Breath. It's only taken me years to do this, but I've now finally on one character completed the base game. I've still got one more quest to hand in, but that's basically it done. Then I had to go to Harbridge, speak to John Cleese, aka Cadwell, to complete Cadwell's Gold, and get a saucepan for it. Not kidding, this is one of the rewards I get, is his hat as a saucepan helmet. Okay, where am I going to? I'm going to... that way, okay. And this one is pleased. Okay, so it's strange to guide this one afterwards, but well done. First got over and done with, but you know what? I ain't complaining. Just more curious than anything. Where is it? Where's the bloody thing? Ah, that's one. Oh, it's Stever. Go away. Smash the gem. Here she is. Go.
I'm free. For centuries I languished, trapped in the husk of that cold machine. My dear Klathskar, he only wanted us to be together. But once I was in the machine, I could no longer express my feelings. He may never have even realized I was conscious.
What happened to Kalfskar?
I watched as he died, alone and miserable. I envied him, though, for I knew I would be trapped in the Centurion. And for centuries I was. Until you freed me.
That's pretty messed up.
You have my gratitude. I will rest now. Join my family and perhaps even my long-lost love.
Go in peace. Okay, so now I've got to travel to the Harbridge. In Iridian. Speak to Cadwell, who is literally voiced by John Cleese. One of many celebrities who voice in this one, but we've covered that multiple times. Ooh, some of that water. You know what? Yeah, screw it. I'll do it another time. I'll do it on my off days when I'm doing like the achievements and clearing out the maps. Freaks me out. Formula it will take like that. We are trapped in a machine. Isn't that far away? Yeah, that's. Well, what's it? It's apparently it's not a uncommon thing for people who have especially for people who had like replacement limbs, like cybernetics and stuff like that, to have to have therapy, because it's like your mind is telling you that your arm's there, but at the same time it's not, and it's like. Now imagine that all over your... No, I'm not going down that mental path. Nope. Just... Right, so where's Iridian? Iridian. Yeah, because I'm part of the Old Mary Dominion, technically. So I think the harbourage is that little... Yep. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a long time since I've been here. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they said, if the doctor said, no, we've got to replace like your arm or whatever with technology for you to survive, yeah, I take it. All conversion type thing? No. Even though I like the Borg. That's a big no-no. Yeah. I think it was Welsh Knight of Darkness who was saying, Michael Gambon, this is the character. Prophet. The guy who voiced oh god, I forgot his name again now. From Harry Potter. I've again. I've not been not remembering names today. Dumbledore. So this is here, Cadwell.
Dear me, thrice the champion, is it? Bravo!
Well, I did what you requested. Traveled the world. I've seen all three of the possible fates that could have befallen this realm. I think it's time to merge the timelines.
Not the whole world, never the whole world, but quite a bit, yes. Now I've got something for you for all your trouble.
Okay, that's actually a really decent necklace. That's actually very good. But that's what I was after. There you go, it says on my thing. Congratulations, I've explored all the factions. Right, and the problem is, if I want to see if this will work. Let's see if this works. Cadwell's Helm of Heroism. There we go. I still have the hat. Oh, this is brilliant. I can... Wait, does this mean I can wear these hats whilst wearing that costume? I can. That's amazing. Okay, that's great. So I've got the turban, I've got the... interesting. I also have the Dragon Priest mask. Oh, that looks cool. I didn't realise I could do that. Oh, I would have changed it. Since I'm going to wait this one for a while, because this has been a long time coming. And as you can see, because it's a fresh unlock, I've not done it on any other character in the past. I think it's fitting that... there we go. That looks weird. I now have a pot on my head. Okay. Let me read that whilst I'm here. Now, this is where things get a bit interesting. Because... this is where I've got to decide how I'm going to do this. Most conspicuous yeah, I'm a vampire Khajiit with two demons following me. I have a little kitty pet. I can turn into a vampire scion. Oh, and I have a what looks like a... I'm just going to call it a pot on my head. Right. So yes, I have to decide now. I should turn the guide off for a moment. Do I proceed with things chronologically? Because it looks like, yeah, I've done Cold Harbour, so I don't have to do it from there. Or do I do what I wanted to do originally, and that was do the this, where is it? It's the guild. Where's it gone? Breaches on the Bay. Now this is a sort of 10-part quest line, but it does take me all over the world. Does go to Somerset and a few other places, but the advantage is it will unlock for me some skills that are very helpful for me later on. The downside is it may spoil a few things that come later. Oh, you right there. Because those other quests I had to unlock to do, like the Clockwork City one, I had to pick that up to go there, and a few other things like that as well. Same like the prologues. Actually, said that. I wonder what that was. So, what this does is that I have to then go to Somerset, which is the home of the elves, and you can see these big white crosses on the map. I have to go to each of these and seal off some, basically, time rifts. It's a good little quest line. I've done about half of it before on another character, but I've never got to a point where I've done as much in this one. But if I do things chronologically, I will show you the. I'll post it again in chat because I like looking at this. It's where's it gone? Oh no, I've missed it. No, somebody posted actually from one of the. Actually, I'll post the forum link. This is a little bit more detail. It tells you exactly how to pick up the quests and things like that. I'm just going to post that there so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll leave the map up there for the moment. Now I've done the Almere Dominion section because that's what I started in. I've done the Daggerfall Covenant section, and I've done the Ebonheart Pact section. Then it comes at Cadwell's Gold, which means go back and do the other 2 campaigns. Next comes Craglorn, and then the Imperial City. But I've got to say, a sneaking suspicion that one of these is the PvP one. So, but then there's Orsinium, and then there's the Thieves Guild, then there's the Dark Brotherhood, and stuff like that. But so the Sajik Order doesn't come till quite a bit further down in the Somerset line. It's like the last. It's pretty much the last of the base Somerset game, I think. Yeah, we go to like Wolf Hunter and things like that. Now, some of those are dungeon only quests. Some of them are. I suppose you could put it in a soloable, some of them a group, but I will do those kind of like off screen where I can just focus on doing it and I won't mess things up. So, you know what, actually, I've not done this for a while. I wonder if this will work. Will this work? You're curious about the Sajik Order. They featured a bit in the College of Winterhold. Yeah, it is the same group, and considering I've been doing time travel and they are kind of outside time, and I have had a residence on their island for a fair while, I am leaning towards doing the Sajik Order questline. But you know what? I'm going to put this to a quick informal poll. If you think that I should do the Sajik Order stuff, say so. If you think I should go chronologically or the proper order, just say so. I'm leaning towards the Sajik Order, so if there's a draw, I will go with that. But I'm open. I am completely open to the decision on this one. I mean, I will try not to do any of the other quests whilst I'm doing that, unless I'm forced to as part of the Sajik quest line, so it won't spoil things. But it's going to be a while before we're then officially back on Somerset, because Morrowind's big. Morrowind is a very big area. That says 1 vote for Sajik Order. Can I put a poll up on here? How do I do a poll on here? I know there's a way I can do polls, but I can't remember how. It's been a while since I've done one of those. Let me just check. 1 second. Oh, I think I know what I have to do. I have to turn the poll option on, that's why. Okay, it will be at the top of the chat if you can't see it, so it may not be on what now? We'll put Chrono Order, or PO for Stick Order, or whatever. And it's only going to be for like a minute. So yeah, it should be at the top of the chat. There'll be a current poll, click on that, and there'll be two options. And I'll say I'm leaning towards Sigil Order, which is the second option, but I complete. Take a moment to have a little break. In the meantime, whilst that's going on, I'm gonna. Is there anything else I need to do? Let's have a look, see if there's anything going on here. Yeah, there's no. You see, I've still got a few. I've still got some world bosses to at least encounter. There, I've started doing some fishing. Okay. Right, let's see something. Let's see if it's in here. I don't think it'll be in my guide, but if it is, then I will. No, I didn't think it'll be under. It's probably going to be in the Somerset. Right. Okay, the vote is for the Sigil Order. Right. I have no problem with that. You see, there's quite a few, plus the DLC. Let's just turn that off. The vote is in. It's for Sigil Order. Okay. So as you saw, we'll go to the quest log so you can actually see it. It says examine the Sigil map, which I believe is under quest things. Oh yes. Now there's this creature here, well, entity. Well, the creature called the Auger of the Obscure. And as I'm going around doing this quest, you're going to hear little random speeches and quotes and questions and comments. It's coming from this skull. This was something I had to pick up as part of to unlock the Sigil Order abilities to begin with, which is one of the reasons why you'll see I've only ever had one in that quest line, because I've not progressed any further because I wanted to get everything else done. But now I've done 9 of the 10 I need to do in the Somerset. So let's see, will this work? So as you can see, I have to, sorry, not the Somerset, I have to go to the Iliac Bay region, which is, right, I'm going to leave that mini-map there. So I'm going to put this, just drag that down to there because I'm going to need that. Now that's a very rough idea of where you've got to go. But where I'd have to go is in the Iliac Bay region, which is Somerset. So it's, you can see if I move this, actually if I move that down to just above my noggin, there we go. Now I've got to go all the way. It says it to Sigil region. Is that right? Is that correct? Iliac Bay. That doesn't look right. No, I don't think that is actually. No, that's the wrong place. That's the wrong location. See, I'm really getting lost. Iliac Bay region. Where's the Iliac Bay region? You know what? Let's just leave the bar bridge for the moment. Because otherwise it's going to keep messing my map up. So those little red crosses are where I've got to go. But I've got to find a region first. Iliac Bay region. This is where I'll start getting lost. Okay. So. It's set up for the Iliac Bay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't, this doesn't look like this is here. Okay, look on the thing, Iliac Bay. Well, that's Somerset. Where is the bloody Iliac Bay? Right, look at this map. No, it's not there. I don't think so. Yeah, because that's the Dark Brotherhood range. Okay. Right, it says it's an area that's looking a bit like that. Right. If need be, I will... Wait a minute. What about this? No, this is not it, I don't think. Wait, no, that's not it. No, but you can see... I mean, those are time rifts, but these are for another quest, so it's not there. Okay, so I need to look at this map a bit here. I mean, if need be, I can Google it, but I want to try at least once to try and do things here. It is up there. Okay. Question is where though? Look to the northwest. Okay. The large chunk of land, right. Oh, I know. Of course, yes. I was expecting it to be, yes. Now I can see it. I was expecting it all to be in one region. It's not. It's in multiple regions. That's why I was getting a bit confused. Now I can see it. Yes. There's the little island. There's the little island. There's the thingy. There's the thingy. Right. So I've got. Right. So I've got 1, 2, 3 there. 1 there. Wait. Now I see it. I was just looking for just one region in itself, not multiple. Right. So let's start with, well, let's start with this one. Okay, so yep, that would be that one there. And then that one, yes, I can see them now on the map. Okay. So if I go to this one, and just basically just work my way around in a clockwise direction. Ooh, that confused me, but I've been too dependent on the guide. Too dependent. But to be fair, I did want to make sure I got. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I want to make sure I got everything in the base game. Right. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I mean, I've got a sneaking suspicion that the when I do get to the Somerset thing, it's going to take me through those quest lines anyway. But you know what? I want to do this. I want to do this for me now. And I immediately started panicking. It's like, where's my arrow gone? Oh, it's this because I've turned the guide off. Because there's a lot of quests as well. Right, so again. Okay, so I need to go sort of in. If it won't pop up on the compass until there it is on the minimap. That's what I was looking for. You can bug it.
Well, this is picturesque, eh? Aside from all the imps and such. Did you know that imps have belly buttons? Please, don't ask me why.
And that is the Auger. He says things when you get close to the rifts. Okay, there it is. There we go. So the time breach is above, right? I can. There it is. There's the bugger. The question is, how do I get up there? Right. I've got a sneaking suspicion that's going to be around, a long way around, and then come up to there. No, that's fine. I'm going to do a bit of harvesting along the way. It's literally right up there. See that's a time rift. Okay. I am going to have to go the long way around, aren't I? Yeah, I really am going to turn it all the way around. Okay. So the question is, how is there like a little thing I can just get across? Hopefully there is. Big imps. Alright, I can get across there. Oh, this is only water I have to worry about, and not fire. How bad. Oh, I'm going to have to go right the way around. See, that's the ledge. This is what we call a bit of a pickle. Right. God, bloody hell, this really is a... This is going to be a tour around parts of Tamriel. But, you know what? That's fine. Means I have to actually use my brain cell for once. Okay. That's looking good. Yep, I recognise the easel where someone was sitting. Check that, feel good. Oh, did I get some loot? What would I just get? Ooh, a new recipe. There's the time rift. Come on. One down. Okay, so the next one is... Oh, that's good. It removes it from the mini-map. This is going to make things so much easier now. Right. Okay, so if I go to the weird tree, I can very quickly go and pick up that Clovier Clovier survey. Go to that, and then I'll take another shortcut to there to pick up that one. And then I can go and pick up that time rift, which is up there, which is that one. And then that will be Glenumbra cleared. So that'll be free. It looks like it's free per region. Free there, free there, free there, which would... And that'll be the 9. Okay. See, not great. I am going to spend some coinage. I'll show kitty cat. Is my vampirism dropping? Am I back to level 4? You just had an idea. What if you could take screenshots and put screenshots in frame? Oh, that's a tricky one because it's an MMO. I mean, if this was a single player game, yes, you know, that would be like for Skyrim or something like that. Then yes, someone could 100% mod it. But because it's an MMO, they've got to be really careful about that, because if someone goes into someone's house and there happens to be, for example, expensive material, let's just keep it at that, they could then get into trouble, the Zenimax. So if they did it, it would have to be in such a way that only the person viewing it could do it. Yeah, exactly. Nice idea, but unfortunately people in Skyrim or something like that, or Elder Scrolls 6 whenever it comes out, yes, that would be a great idea. I mean, there was a game I played recently, well, I say recently, a few months back, which was great fun, called House Flipper, and it actually did allow you to upload custom pictures and stuff into, basically you just put them into a folder and then it would become like, say, oh, here we go, this is what I want to use as a picture, and you could actually put it up on the wall. Oh, hello, cat. You get my lap ready. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. And there's a friend of mine who was playing it as well, and he just sent me a screenshot. Oh, hello. He sent me a screenshot of his home, and he completely decorated with pictures of rats. And he done it stupidly. It wasn't like a proper decoration. He just thought, because he likes rats in the same way like I like cats. But it was so funny seeing this screenshot because he just decorated every surface with the same picture of this rat just going. It was disturbing and hilarious at the same time. I mean, I'm talking every surface that can have a poster put on it had one. There was on the walls, there was on the floor, there was on the ceiling. It was hilarious. And it's honestly, House Flipper, it's a brilliant game if you just want to sit down and chill one day. You know, you just want to, don't have to worry about anything, go around, do extra work. And honestly, it's one of those ones that on paper, when you play it, you think, so when you see it on paper, like on the review, you think, why would someone do that? Why would someone play a game like that? But then you play it, and it is so damn satisfying. It really, really is. There was a free DLC that came out a couple of months ago, and it had like a cyberpunk style home base in it. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe this is my in-game apartment. Just decorating it, and it had like a futuristic city out the window. It looked like something you would see in like a proper cyberpunk style game. It was great. If you see it for sale on like on Steam for cheap or something, I can 100% recommend it. I mean, if you're not sure, just watch some videos of someone playing it, and you will know quite quickly that's a game you'll either really like or will just bore you to tears. I think I only paid like I think I got on sale for like £10. Which I think is about like sort of 12, 13 euros, I think. Right, okay, so I need to go to the northwest, but closer to north than to west. Okay. Let's grab one of those whilst I'm here. Right, so it looks like where it is, it's by the tree. So if I head towards the ye biggie old tree. You comfortable now? Oh, Madam is happy now. I managed to get her some cat milk. And
another breach near that tree, I think. Fun fact, all deciduous trees love accordion music. Just more proof that all trees are idiots.
This was another reason why I wanted to do the stick order stuff early, because the Auger of the Obscure is it's just, you've seen what he's like. Okay, now this does feel familiar. I think I have done this part of a quest on one of my other characters. I suspect that the time rift is the other side of this tree. I'm not going to attack the wolfies because they're friendly, even though they are dogs. So, yeah, there it is. There it is. There's another time rift. Time breach. Okay, cool. Right, so the next one was, where was it? Was up there. So if I take it to there, and then go north. Yep. So it said south, because otherwise I'm going to waste loads of coins. I don't want to waste too many. Okay. Okay. This is, nope. I heard something wanted to attack me. No, thank you. So I'm sort of doing it in my head canon. These, because I've done some serious amount. Oops, I don't. Just over there. Because I've done some serious amount of time travel. I've gone back and done the other arcs and things like that. These breaches are not so much my fault, but they're a result. They're connected. Okay, so I need to go to. Actually, let's have a look. What one might be easier? Looking at it, it might actually be easier to go from this one, the Burial Tombs Away Shrine. Then I can go bip, bip, and then bip. Okay. Yes, she has her cat milk, which is very much pleased. As I'm pointing to the bowl, she stuck her head in the bowl. So, really, thanks, cat. You know, you got cat milk all over your head now. She's like, I don't care. I've missed this. It's the reason why every time I went to the fridge, she would be a bit cat milk. I don't know. Okay, loads of runestones here. So if I remember correctly, this particular quest line there's a lot of travel. A lot of travelling around, doing things, doing some combat bits and pieces, but generally speaking, it's more, well, like these sort of quests, like fixing holes in space and time, that kind of thing. You know what? I've done this for a while. Go on. Time to feed. And, well, great. I just got some health back and they knocked me down. Right. You want to be good? There you go. Okay, so look at the map. It's going to be towards... Okay, so if I follow that road to the north-ish. There we go. Turn invisible. There's a vampire running around. A Khajiit vampire running around with what looks like a chamber pot on his head.
Ugh, zombies. You ever try to talk to a zombie? They won't let you get a word in edgewise. Just groan this and moan that. Ugh, let's find this breach and leave, eh?
I've forgotten how amusing this character is as an NPC. Okay, so see, some of these breaches are very easy to get to. Others, like the one earlier, are a pain in the butt. Okay. I think it's, yeah, there it is on top of that little hillock. Okay, and that one closed. Okay, so that is that one done. So looking at the mini map, or I said the quest map, the next area is going to be. It looks like it's going to be Stormhaven, which I was correct. So yeah, there's one there, which is on that. Yeah, there's that one and there's that one. So looking at it, this one I'm gonna have to go to Krogan Village Array Shrine. Okay, let's do that first. You know what? For a little while, doing this sort of quest line, I think it would be good for me not to use the guide. Once I get back onto the chronological order, I'll return to it. But for now, just slight, you know, now I've done the base game, it's not going to hurt me for a little while to, you know, actually use my neuron. That's what it's there for. Right. You comfy? Good. Yeah, she seems okay. Yep. Oh, he is still a little bit sensitive, like if I brush her head or anything, she still gets a bit meh, but that's kind of understandable. Right, so it's not in the village, it is... So I'm going to have to, if I head south to the lighthouse... It looks like there might be a world boss there as well. We're basically going on a little tour now of the different areas. And I have zero problems with that. Oh, there's a lighthouse. There's a bridge. Oh, there's some pewter. I love that. Oh, platinum even. And the dolmen's just been beaten, which I think I've already got anyway, so I'm not worried too fussed about that. Yeah, because by now, as far as the timeline's concerned, we're now back in the bit where Molag Bol's been beaten. I have technically claimed my soul back.
Another breach by the sea. Kept seen better days, eh? Like I always say, the only thing you should make out of wood is nothing. Wood is ridiculous.
Like wooden trees. Don't know why. Okay. Excuse me, going around just looking for a time rift, don't mind me. Oh, what pinged me? Alright, fine. You awoke the beast. You get the fangs. Should be around here somewhere. I think it's on that wreckage. Oh, I wonder why you cheat. Right, there's got. Okay. So where it's. Yeah, there's the icon. There's a wisp. It looks like it might be actually inside the ship. Yeah, looking at the way this is positioned. Oh, maybe not. Yep, it's inside the ship. Okay. So, where is it? Precisely. It's right there. And close. That's 4 out of 9 done. Okay. That's good. At least the mini-map thing keeps track of them, so it deletes them, which is brilliant. Okay, so the next one's going to be there and then there. So if I head to that shrine and then take a shortcut to there. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, you can see that on the quest map that they are reasonably close together. It's just a matter of getting there. Also, we'll be keeping an eye out for anything that I can liberate, because I still need to. I still need to gain 6 more levels in Legend Domain before I start the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood stuff. So I want to do those both after, not so much together, but once I've done the Thieves Guild, yeah, and also Refuge stuff, I want to go straight onto Dark Brotherhood afterwards, because a lot of the skills you pick up from one can help in the other one, especially when it comes to sneaky, stabby. Okay, so. Oh, where am I? Where's the shrine? Oh, there it is. But that's something I will do off stream for that, because it's a lot of boring, repetitive stuff. Going to the same places, like literally doing like a circuit, going around doing another circuit, going around doing another circuit until I'm maxed out. Things like that. It's kind of boring, really. But once it's done, it will provide me with a big benefit later. Okay, so that was easy. Just go north and then I'll come back out, go south, east, and then north. Right. Assuming they're not up in the air and up, some troll's lair or something.
Here, mate. Say, I was thinking, maybe we should get something for Jasarja to cheer her up. I'm thinking meat of some variety. You meat brains like meat, right?
That was a character who we interacted with at the beginning of the quest line. I think actually I did stream me doing it, but because I want to do things chronologically, just didn't. Okay, so it's above. Right. Oh, okay, quite easy. That's 5. Except that Orichalcum. Yay, 3,022 out of 10,000. Crap. Okay, my staff charge is getting a bit low. Keep an eye on that. I'm hoping we can get back to Iridian before tonight's stream is over, which is basically where the Psijic Orders, I suppose you call it, homeland, base of operations. Yeah, I suppose whatever. It's on that side, kind of lines. I might be able to take a shortcut this way. Well, if not a shortcut, then... Oh, I've done that dolmen, so that's good. Okay, there's the next thing. So, yep, if I scoot along the edge here, and then head north-east-ish. Not here, though, because that would be bad. Alright, so I'm going up through the town. Oh, hello, that treasure chest. Nope, it's just the way the light was shining.
Seen a breach by our waterfall. Or maybe a flight of very wet stairs? Stairs are a bit silly, eh? Why not just flip gravity and fall up?
Yes, everyone possesses that ability. Hello! Oh! Oh, that spider made me jump. Where's Beetle? Yeah, I've done a bit of a tour at the moment with a talking skull, and I've got to figure out how to get to a time with which is right. How the fudge is that up there? Alright. No, I figured out the last one. I can figure out this one. Right, if I'm right, if I look at the minimap, it looks like there's a path that takes me up to the dungeon to the east, and then doubles back round to the west. You thinking about the Gates of Boon? Thinking about it, I've pre-ordered it and got it. Well, I've pre-ordered it. It's not. I haven't got it yet. I'll be waiting until it gets released. But yes, I pre-ordered it last week. Yeah, I've got one of the mounts. I've got the mount already from it. I'm not sure. There's like 2 mounts you get and about 3 pets, and I've already got one of them because one of them's like a pre-order bonus, which is like, screw it, yeah, I'm a sucker for a pet. And then there's a few other bits and pieces, but they're done into 2 parts: the pre-order bit, which I've got, and then the on the release day collector's edition stuff, which gives me like new costumes, a couple of extra pets and bits and pieces like that. But that won't be until I believe it's due. I think it's June the 1st, or around that kind of time it's due out. And you can bugger off. I'm really looking forward to it, especially the companions. They've not released really any details about it yet, but it would be like a basic. From what it looks like a basic NPC will follow you around and help you out, and you can build up a relationship with them, give them gear, things like that. Unrelated ESO question: you get in Mass Effect Remastered? That's a very good question. I might do. The only reason why I won't get it will be if the specs are too high, because it's a 4K game. And my graphics card should be able to run it, but I'm not sure if it'll be able to run it and stream at the same time. That's the only thing that I'm a bit concerned about. So I had a similar issue with it was like Cyberpunk and Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an amazing game, and it worked brilliantly. But because streaming software takes up a big chunk of memory, it was just a little bit too much for my system to run that and the game at the same time. And I've got a sneaking suspicion Mass Effect might be like that as well. It might be one of those ones I will play off stream. But once I know what the specs are, I will be able to at least say yes or no to that one. 100%. But if I can run it, I am going to play it. I am also looking forward to the Mass Effect sequel as well. But the trailer for Mass Effect was just, it was good. It was really, really good. But there was one bit I was not happy with. Now, I've put up my spoiler warning for a very good reason. If you've not played the Mass Effect series, mute the stream and clear the chat once we're done, because this is a big spoiler if you haven't played the game. Right? There's a sequence they show in the trailer which can only happen if you make some very poor choices. And it involves my favourite character in the game, Ellie. If you mess things up with the retaking of her homeworld from the Geth, she basically kills herself out of not seeing her people die. And it was one of those things, is like, because I've streamed it on here before, and I said that if we get to this bit, this particular thing happens, stopping the playthrough, because it's like, nope, I ain't not dealing with this, nope, not happening. And they showed a clip of it in the trailer. Anyway, Mass Effect talk is now over. We are now back to spoiler-free zones. And now on to see if I can do the last 3 tonight. Okay, so again, look at the mini-map. I now have to go to... I think it's the Auger Desert. Yes, it's the Auger Desert. So I'm going to go to there, get that one, and then we ping back to there to get that one, and then ping over to there to get that one. Now I believe that will be the last of this quest stage. Oh, Mass Effect is one of those series that's like that 4K trailer though. Oh, yes, that's that pleases me greatly. It really does. Right, so how am I going to get there? This could just be a straight run.
You're doing that thing where water squirts out of your skin, aren't you? Sweating, eh? Ugh. You people think I'm weird. Find this breach and cool off.
Oh, it's right on the top, isn't it? Son of a... Okay, how the flip do I get up there? Okay, I'm going to have to go that way around, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, looking at that. That is... Right, I can just about see it. There. Yeah, I'm going to have to go the long way around. Okay. Come along, Trinket. Let us ride. Don't get stuck. Alright. So, unless there's a way, is there a way I can get a shortcut up here? No, there isn't. Poop. Alright, so I'm going to have to go through, looks like through those ruins. And get the statue marked. Statue? Yeah, get that marked off. Alright. Okay, this is looking good. It's looking promising. Yep. There's the buff stone. Ingot. Nice. Okay. You gotta be careful, don't go splat. Freaking beetles! Okay, bug off. Oh, there you go. Let's seal this breach. Okay, 7 of 9 done. I choose to giggle immaturely at that one. And if you know me in Star Trek, you understand why I'm giggling at that. Okay, so there's 2 more left. One in the middle, and then one towards the east. You can just go away. Desert sand. And little people just scuttling and one another. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Wait, who's it? Oh, I lost one of my pets. Oh, there you go. Lost my matriarch for some reason. Okay, so looking at this. Oh, that's good because that means I can get the point of interest as well there. Though there's nothing up there, but I'll do those on my day off. Little nice chill thing, and I can go back to there and then ping that one and go south. Okay. I think once I've handed this quest in, that'll be a perfect point to end things for the night. It's probably going to take me another 5-10 minutes. And at least set up the next quest. And then we'll continue this on Tuesday then. It'd probably take one or two sessions.
Yeah, there's a breach nearby. Say, did you know there are 6.5 quadrillion grains of sand in the Allocate? Oh, come on! Don't act like you're not impressed.
I wonder how you counted them all. You must have had a long time to do that. There's the point of interest. See, that goes towards the Pathfinder achievement. Dang, Rich. One down. One to go. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to use some coinage. Got a chamber pot on my head. Oh, okay, I go. Ooh.
Ah, look, Yokuden ruins. You know, the Yokudens could make magic idea swords using nothing but their brains. Bit of a waste, that. I'd have made a very comfortable chair.
But literally using their brains, no, mortar into sword, no, it's like psionic weapons. Like, what's her name from the X-Men? Psylocke. Okay, oh, there it is, there's the breach. Sitting there nice in the open, what I like to see. Oh, no, I'm going to close you first. Close you, open you first. Come on, get my words mixed up today. Oh, there's no chest. Alright, this is a good omen. Thank you. Would be kind of fun to defeat a super powerful enemy with that pot on your head. So, Monak Balway, he was defeated by a pot. Yeah, he's not going to be happy, you know, at the stage conferences, is he? You know, like, yes, the vestige, he helped me with this, destroy my enemies. He beat me on my plans. What did he do to you, Monak Bal? I'm not talking about it. Is that the dude who ran around a town with a chamber pot on his head? Yes. I'm not talking about it. That will be quite humiliating. Right, and I believe that's that quest done, so now I have to head back to... Where are you going? Yes, I now have to head back to... Here we go. Now, I'm not sure if I've shown this area off, but this is basically the homeland or the base of operations of the Citic Order. It's like there. And now I've shown off my mansion, you know, the manor. If you stand in the right place, you can just about see it. Well, the outside version of it, not the private instance version that I have, you can just see it on the edge of the map. Just about. Yeah, this whole area. Oh, you've probably not seen this area, but this whole area is gorgeous. It really is. Even though it does look like you're inside a giant Pokeball. There's that music as well. Showing off the island a little bit. Now, this area here, this spot, although that's where you get to it, this is basically where your home, well, manor is. And see, this area here, not very big, but it's not meant to be. It's a hub area basically. You know, it's if you ever play this game, this is the prime spot to come to if you're learning the archaeology line, because it is so small. It's like literally just this area here is like ruined. You can't get to here. This whole area is basically you just go boop, 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 boop. You just go around. You keep doing that. There's resources here. There's good places to practice, let's say, your archaeology and things like that, which is appropriate for. Yeah, this is basically where you come to learn the Psijic Order. So to join the Psijic Order. I'm going to give you a little tour. We're going to go into there, but I'm going to give just a little brief tour. So you can see the ruins. There's little quests that happen along here as well, but won't be doing those until the quest line tells me. You see, there's a. Now what this would have looked like in its homeland, its prime would have been amazing. And if you look, basically a giant ball or dome covers this entire area. And as this came out in the Somerset expansion, you can see the graphics are already slightly improved as well. See, look, resources, treasure chests. So if you want to kind of sort of come to an area and practice stuff like this is one of the better places to do it. But be warned, because it is a small area. Ooh, Gloomgrace Link. Mankar Cameron's Paradise. I mean, honestly, this game really is. It's not realistic graphics, but I don't think I want it. But it has its own style, which is just. It works for me. Oh, there's a merchant here as well, which.
No, your presence tears apart the very firmament.
Oh, of course, yes, I'm still a tier 4 vampire. My apologies. Let me deal with that. I can. That puts it up. That's the one to turn it down. Let's use one of those. There you go. I'm terribly sorry.
Before I was a member of the Psijic Order, I was a simple shopkeeper's daughter. Even now I find such work soothes me.
Yes. Sound repair. And you can see there's things you can collect here, like the Psijic chair arched. But you need to be rank 3. And this is another reason why I want to level up this person as a basic crafter, is so I can get these recipes that only unlock. Oh no, wait, no. I just have to be at that point to purchase it. I completely misread it. So I can buy it and I can send it off to. I can buy it off. So yeah, the practice like levitating books, things like that. So all Psijic decorations like the globe, the table. I'm just going to come back here once I've done that and just buy all these recipes and give it. I mean, these are really cheap. Some fishing bait as well. map of Somerset, which basically gives you a picture to put up on the wall once you've completed the entire area. Yeah. No, I'm getting distracted. Now. How does one get upstairs through that? Yep. Stargate style. I can't unsee the Pokeball in that picture now. See the circle a bit. And welcome to the Sijic Tower. I now have to find this person, which is... I guess they're in the southwest tower. Oops, no, that's how you get downstairs. No one there. Or is it upstairs? 1 2. Okay, here we go. Into if you look, there's like a lighting effect moving across the ceiling. Yeah, the whole aesthetics for the Sijic Order are just, they really are.
Welcome back, Initiate. I hope the Auger didn't give you too much trouble. So, was your journey a success? Is Alakir safe?
Okay, first of all, this one would like to apologise for taking so long to come back to you, but there was this incident involving Molag Bal, time travel, but that doesn't matter to you because this is the Sijic Order and you know about that anyway. But yes, the breaches are now closed.
Well, that's a relief. For now, at least. I'm afraid the situation has grown more complicated.
Oh, bugger.
But we can discuss that later. For now, you've done the Order proud. You're clearly ready to take your next steps. Use this wisely.
Ooh. Unidentified Somerset hand armor.
Are you prepared for your next task? I'm afraid we need to quicken the pace. Oh,
yes.
Too pushy? Sorry. I'm just a bit anxious, you know?
Well, considering it took me several months to do this the last time, you are quite within your... oh, yes, another achievement, another thing unlocked. Yes, this one's prepared. What do you need to do?
Our seers detected a new cluster of breaches in the lands of Morrowind and Skyrim. The elder members of the Order don't want to admit it, but I'm afraid these distortions are growing stronger. But there's good news. We think we found the cause.
We?
The Lore Master and I. While you made your way across Alakir, we reached out with projections, looking for objects of power. We found one. The Staff of Towers.
Ooh.
The Lore Master's confident we can find it. You should speak with him when you return.
Oh, by the way, the outfits and stuff like that, we'll end up getting them. Alright, well, then we'll travel to Skyrim, and well, part of Skyrim, not the western Skyrim, and seal the breaches.
Thank you, Initiate. I honestly don't know what we'd do without your help. I keep telling the Lore Master I can assist you.
I've just realised something as well.
I did spend my entire childhood on the continent after all. I suppose he knows best.
Wait, you mentioned the Staff of Towers.
Yes, the actual staff created by the Archmage Innumeral in the First Era. If we're right, this could be the greatest arcane discovery in millennia. According to the Sijic histories, the staff could bend and shape time itself.
You had my curiosity, now you had my attention. And you think that is what is stirring up these time breaches? Or so it's not me doing foul things to the fabric of space and time?
We can't say for certain, yet. I should warn you, the Lore Master finds this all very troubling. Magical artifacts always present a destabilizing influence. You know by now that a lack of stability does not sit well with our order.
Okay, please, are you not concerned about this?
I'm very concerned. An artifact left out in the wild for any hedge mage to find. Results could be disastrous. It should be here on Artaeum. I need to get back to our research. We should have more answers when you return.
Okay. Now, the problem of something I just realised is on this character, I've not gone to Morrowind and the Skyrim areas yet, because at least the base of Skyrim area, not the full one, because this obviously was supposed to be done once people have done those areas and things like that. But that's not the problem. This is going to be like almost like a tour, I suppose, of the different areas. As it's like going around. I think we have to do a similar one in Somerset as well. But you know what? Before I forget, let's open this up and see what I get me. I get the Gloom. Oh, that's tasty. That is very tasty. When you take damage, level the tier 5 thing. When you take damage, you become a living shadow for 10 seconds, causing you to heal for 2,313. This is at green level, so higher up levels will be better and more. And gaining major evasion, so it reduces damage. And once every 20 seconds. Nice. It's heavy. But you know what? The fact it's connected means I can then unlock it for all my other characters then. Sweet. That's very nice. Okay, now I think I may have unlocked some stuff as well. So I'm looking at the Sigic Order. See, I'm now at level 2. And I have Time Stop. Freeze the passage of time at the target location, gradually reducing the movement speed of enemies in the area before finally standing them in place for 3 seconds when the channel completes. Well, I just say I want to mess around with different abilities, didn't I? Alright, I'm going to pop that one there for now. So that's going to be my what I call my rotation ability slot. So I'm not going to keep this ability permanently because I'm working towards getting Accelerate. But I'm going to try, every so often I'm going to try out like different abilities and different skills. And I'll be slotting them into that slot so I can level them up, and it gives me more options later then. So I think, you know what, if I want to switch over to become a sword mage, I've got some a ability where I can do it if I want to do other things. But I don't think I am going to swap out too much. I think I'm just going to keep it to this one because I've kind of come dependent. I mean, these are my bread and butter skills. These ones here. These ones are more situational, except for 4 and 5. But this one, I don't use it that often, but it is handy. That is like a magical shield. So that one I'm keeping pretty much 100%. But those two, I will probably all swap out every now and then. Like imbue weapon, things like that. See the unseen, all that thing. Right. Like I said, that's going to be... that's worked out perfectly. That's going to be me done for today. Nosferatu. I will be back on Tuesday where we will be going full into this quest line. And then whenever it's done, then going back to the chronological order of things, which I believe will resume after Cold Harbour. I think. Oh no, it's an elf, not a vampire. So, thank you for joining me. I will be back to say next week, and hope you have a great weekend. So, bye bye.